Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Yangervis Solarte. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. No score here as we play inning number 2. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Quo is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. This one's flared out toward left. Quo shading to his right, and the inning is over. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 6.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. High in the air out to center field. Pham has a play. And that retires the side. Digging in, Randall Grichuk. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Randall Grichuk.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in for his second at bat, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Third baseman.
Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Gordon rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-0 pitch on the way. Lifted into center field. Taylor has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Belt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Brandon. No.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Bounce to first. Solarte's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christian Yelich. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Scott Quo. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kepler's on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Tommy Pham
takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Catcher.
Now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy into shallow center, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 5.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham moves over. One down. Ready now. Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Taylor.
Too low. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Pham moves over, and that's the third out. Stepping up to the plate, Max Kepler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitter, Randall
Here comes the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Taylor moving forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. D. Gordon, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Taylor sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Arenado is there for it, and the inning is over. In now, Steve Pearce. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Steve Pearce.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
On the move is Gonzalez. He's got it 1 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor on the grass, on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Riding in once again, Tommy Pham. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Quo going back, a leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Quo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Yangervis Solarte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat. Belt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
On the ground to short. This could be 2 to Gordon for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Into the box now. Scott Quo, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wood sets. First pitch on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the digging in and looking for more. Rendell Grichuk, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Rendell Grichuk.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Taylor has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, D. Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last
Your
time.
attention, please. Now pitching for
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Levin.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. That misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch down the third baseline. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out in the end. Digging in. Chris
Leading out
Taylor.
for the Pirates, center fielder Chris Taylor.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez giving chase. 1 away.
Now
Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the run. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Steve Pearce. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Wood into the windup. 1-0 on its way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kepler's there for it. And the inning is over. So striding in, Francisco Lindor. He'll have the first crack at it here. Joe Smith is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Pitching for the Pirates, number 38, Joe Smith.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a ball, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. 3 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but...
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at their corners now with still only 1 away. Ready for another chance? Yonhervis Solarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Taylor has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. In to score, the runner from third. Now in the box, Max Kepler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back.
Pitching for the Pirates, number 62.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Tap down the line, but that one rolls foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Underhanded flip, and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Here's Randall Bridger. Hector Rondon. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Daniel Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Right fielder number 31.
Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Wood sets. Coming at him with the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hard hit toward the hole, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So stepping in, Scott Quo, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Left fielder, Scott Quo.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate, and he's set down 1 away. Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Here's Nolan Arenado, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. On its way is pitch number 75. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 13. For the Pirates, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.